socks off the numbers. We've done a lot bigger fights than that. I think we've done an outstanding job for you. I think I don't like it. I tell you what, I don't like about you. I don't like it when you say silly things about people that care about you and have treated you well.
You know what?
And I know you. I know that you knew what you said.
I knew exactly what I was saying because I was trying to wind you up.
Yeah, I know, but
but you have to understand. I don't say it from trying to damage your brand or anything. I just say what I want to say, how I feel like saying it. To the sense.
Yeah. But I didn't appreciate it. I would never say that about you because I like you. People go, does Derek not like you? I like Derek. We get on well.
I said I'm sorry because you've been so good to me.
But the thing is, when people treat you well, you've always treated us well, right? The one thing you always want when it's said and done is for the fighter to go, do you know what? Yeah, he was a bit of a wanker, he was a flash Harry, but he always done what he promised me. And you know, in the business, we are the ones that always do what we say.
No, 100%.
Might not be the money. Like if we have an argument with the money,
No, 100%.
Do you get it on time?
I know.
Do you get it on time? Every time.
You tell me 7 days and they get up to 5 days. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You want to get paid? Go to Metro. Do you understand? Get paid, go to Metro. That's it.
Cheers, mate. Respect.
Nicely exclusive there.
Well done.
Hey, they're all jealous because you had.
I know, yeah.
They're all sitting there like,
And there is Eddie losing his shit with Derek Chisora. And you can tell when Eddie Hearn really gets angry because he doesn't talk as fast. A lot of time when he's at his best, he's mostly rambling. He's a rumbling, never shut up, never let you rebuttal, never take a pause type of guy. But in this situation, you seen he took little gaps and pauses because he was angry. And one thing I've noticed about Eddie Hearn is becoming a pre-carbon copy of Bob Arum. And what do I mean by that? Bob Arum gets personally invested or personally affected by a lot of fighters' interpretation of himself or his work. Because as you guys can remember, late last year, when Derek Chisora fought Tyson Fury on Queensberry, and he said some things about Eddie Hearn, like, oh, the zone's no good, they're whack, they don't have good fights, this, that, and the other. And this confrontation is Eddie Hearn coming back at Derek Chisora, showing his frustration on, like, hey, why would you talk that type of shit about us when we treated you so good? And, you know, the surprising thing is Derek Chisora just like, well, I say what I wanted to say, but he really didn't explain or had any type of reasonable explanation on why. And I liked how Eddie Hearn pretty much forced him, like, hey, you know, I paid you, you always got paid on time. If I promised you to get paid after 7 days, you know, you mostly got paid after 5, which is within that window of time promised from that promotional company. Unlike other guys like Al Heyman, which it take a couple weeks, 6 months, you know, so that's a pretty good track record, you know. And it's just refreshing to really see professional guys like Eddie Hearn become unglued every so often. It just shows like, hey, these guys really have something that will make them tick. So when they do get talked about, you know, especially from guys like Derek Chisora that's fought pretty much every damn body, right? It just shows you, you know, they have a trigger, you know, and Eddie Hearn does have a trigger. I've seen him get a bit pissed with Luis Ortiz and Jim Martinez, Jim Jimenez, if you guys can remember. But it just shows you that these guys do have vested interest in the sport of boxing and a personal relationship with these fighters. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Eddie Hearn going off on Derek Chisora over Derek Chisora's last year's comments towards DAZN and Matchroom. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.